All right, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise, glory, and honor that's due to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rahakadash, and double honor to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who well, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the brothers out there preaching and teaching the highways and byways in sincerity and in truth. Shalom, Barak Thumb. And you see the image here, and this is going to be a quick lesson and an encouragement, man, that the people that rule over us, these people do not have very long. All right. As the scripture is written, and I really just had one precept came to mind in Lamentations 4. But this guy's rulership is over with, man. That's an important thing to emphasize and an important thing to remember. All right, as we go about our daily lives, as we see niggas winning, we see Edomites winning, we see Keisha winning for the most part, you know, and they're all really catching a big L through the spirit. But you know, when you go out into your day-to-day life, these people will give you the idea that they're gonna win, you know, and even looking like they're gonna win is frustrating, you know. And brothers should be encouraged, man, because these are the rulers, all right, that are set up to rule over the whole planet Earth, man. Very, very base individuals. All right. It says on this meme here and on the I guess it's from Twitter, it says spot on. It says guns should not be in the hands of the mentally unstable. All right. Now they're pointing this to Joe Biden, right, to make fun of it, but really the mentally unstable is this guy's entire race and people group. You see, the Edomite, they're the mentally unstable as a collective. You see? And how do we know this? Why do we say this? Because of their track record, of the history that you can just go across the entire globe and just see atrocity after atrocity. All right? Crime after crime. Crime by their own laws, by the way. Okay? These are acts that the same people made illegal in their own country. They made stealing wrong in America. You see? They passed a law that says stealing is wrong. At the same time, they stole America and continue to steal land, resources from all over the globe. And so that's why it's comical, man. You know, because now we're in the time of the Lord showing up to come back and deliver us. But let me get back to the main point. It's Lamentations 4 and 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. And what cup is it talking about? All right. It's talking about the cup of judgment, man. All right. That you already drank of. All right. And now it's digesting and now it's getting ready to be manifest, man. All right. It says, thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. All right. And how did you make yourself naked, man? The internet is the quickest way to make yourself naked, because this information goes across the entire globe instantly now, man. And despite your technology between AI and all this stuff they got at the NSA and this spy apparatus, you can't stop it, man. And because ultimately, it's of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. The internet's creation was of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And what happens on the internet is of the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Just like the creation of nukes were the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and how they're going to be used and who they're used on are going to be the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. All right? That's the point that's got to be drilled into these people's head, and this is why we go out week in and week out. All right? That's the point that's got to be driven into Jake's head, man. Because he's got in the back of his mind somehow that Esau has a way out to win, and he doesn't. There is no winning for this guy, man. The scripture says his time is appointed, man. All right? Okay? Joe, forget where it is. Yeah. Let me find it real quick. I thought it was in Job. Lock, yeah. I may have to come back to it. It might be bounds, time, something like that. Lock it. I have to look it up again. But the scriptures speak about his time being bound, him being appointed to that appointed time somewhere in Job. Brother can find that. So this guy is not going to go a second, a minute, or a second past his rulership. All right, and that's why we're laughing, because these people still have hope that America is going to go on, but we know with certainty that it's not. We have hope that we're going to make it out of the destruction. It's not a guess whether or not these people are going to stay in rulership. All right, they're already on their way out. Even Esau knows that they're on their way out, man. But let's keep going. Verse 22, Lamentations 4 and 22, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. So that means our punishment is over with. What does that mean? Your punishment is getting ready to start, man. All right? And I'm not talking about any of this self-inflicted punishment you've been putting on yourself. You Edomites out here losing these poor Edomites missing teeth out there in these outskirts on drugs and fentanyl. All right? No, I'm talking about all of Edom, okay? And I'm talking about an extremely, extremely harsh punishment. Because it has to be at least double what you did to us, man. All right? All right, it says he will no more carry thee away into captivity. All right? So that this is the last captivity, man. All right? He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. Okay? So this guy is absolutely finito, man. You know? And that's why we take great joy and pleasure with chanting down this place, man. You know? The scriptures speak about the joy of the hypocrite, all right? But for a moment, all right, in Job 20, verse 5, it says, the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment, all right? If you go up, it even gives you more context. Verse 4 says, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment. All right? So that means this guy's time was always going to be up, man. You know? There's many precepts on that too. All right, so this guy, he was never written to win, man, ever at any given point, and you can't look at these people and think that they're better than you, all right, because of what they have or what they may be able to get in this world. You're gonna have niggas that ain't worth shit doing way better than you, man. He up 3x, 4x, but that's okay because you got to learn to let these people have it, man. Even on the road, man, people are wilding out. All right? But this is Daniel chapter 4, verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and that the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over the basis of men. All right? So that's the Lord telling you directly that I'm gonna put straight up buffoons over you, man. People that don't even know what day it is, they're gonna rule over you. You see how cold the Lord is, man? He got a man that's not even lucid as the most powerful man in the free world, as they say. You know? And it's the will of the Lord, man. It says guns should not be in the hands of the mentally unstable. It says senile man with nukes. And why did the Lord do that, man? You know? Why did the Lord set him up? Why did the Lord set him up, man? Because it's his will, man. All right? Isaiah 54:15, behold, they shall surely gather together, but not by me. Whosoever shall gather together against thee shall fall for thy sake. All right? And has not Esau gathered against the Lord? Did not all the nations, the United Nations, the UN, the EU, are these not all gathering of nations of just rebellion, of going against the Lord? The scriptures speak about them counseling together. All right, they have crafty counsel. All right, who is that talking about, man? Who is setting up all of these councils and global think tanks and international organizations, NGOs? Who's doing that, man? Spewing madness through subtlety, you know, speaking peace on the surface level, but the undertone is evil and wicked, and the actions to follow are evil and wicked. So that's the shit the Lord don't like, man. He hate that shit. All right. So what's the remedy for it? But this is Isaiah 54:16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals and the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy, man. That's what this guy is, man. This guy is a waster, man. His entire existence is to be a destroyer of the earth. It's to be an example of how not to rule and how do you destroy the earth. He's coming up with more ways to destroy life than anybody, man. More poisons. All right. More advanced projectile weaponry. Okay. More science to further weaponry, man. When this guy is on the cutting edge of technology, what does he do with it? He destroys things, man. When he invented the gun, did he go over and liberate the other nations that were being oppressed by the upper class? No. He showed up and made himself the upper class, man. All right. When he figured out how to do nuclear energy, did he provide power to the entire world? No. He built weapons. Okay, and then told the rest of the world you can't use it for anything, not even energy. See, he passed his own laws and have his own councils and means of controlling things. Be quiet. And so he calls the shots, man. But that's okay because he's the waster, man. All right, and this is the main point, really, for the elect. It says, verse 17, no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. And we're hearing the tongue come up against us right now, man. You know? And it's going to be more than just a tongue and them condemning us and trying to demonize us in the media. No, they're literally going to start grabbing Israelites, okay? And then that day, if you have not put in enough work for the Lord to have mercy on you, you're going to get severely fucked up, man. That's the scary part. That's the bitter part, okay? This is why the scriptures say give diligence to make calling your calling and election sure, man. It says, this is the heritage of the servants of the Lord Yahweh, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. So that's what's coming to America. Okay. You can read Isaiah 47, Isaiah 34, Jeremiah 50 and 51. Okay. Revelation 13. It all is going to culminate to the destruction of this guy and his people, man. All right. Read Isaiah 14 when it speaks about, is this the man that made the earth to tremble? Matter of fact, I'll get that real quick. I was going to close it. but it's such a good point. This is Isaiah 14. I'll just do from 13. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I mean, he's going to make names to himself. He's going to declare all these agencies. He's going to go to outer space and tell you he's put a flag up there. All right. He's going to go to Antarctica and globalize things. And it says, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. And that's his MO. That's what's really in his belly. That's the thing that drives him, is the idea that he can one day replace his own creator and be a better creator. All right. Which is really a more evil, twisted version of creation. All right. But verse 15, it says, yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. And that's what's happening right now as we speak. Okay. In verse 16, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble and did shake kingdoms? And the funny thing is people are starting to do that now. These are the niggas ruling over us. This guy can barely think, don't know what day it is. His son is a crackhead, despite being multimillionaires. Your son still turns out to be a crackhead. All right. You're accused of all kinds of deviant other things, okay, that maybe the Catholic Church was also accused of. I'll just say that. Well, we know through the Spirit how your entire people group gets down. Just look at the old Greeks and the ancient Greeks and Romans, man. All right, look at what those emperors were doing with young folks. All right, and that should tell you everything you need to know about Babylon the Great, man. But everybody's starting to see you for how it's written in Isaiah 14 and 16, man. All right. So we're almost at the end, man. Just hold tight. You know, the Lord has just got a little bit more to show us, but that little bit is going to be huge, man. You know, so with that, Lord willing, this was edifying. Call for Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, B'Hashem Rachak Wadash, Wa Abba Babal, Shalom.